Let's go. Okay, nice. Let's hit it. Hello there everyone, welcome to DM Car Reviews. Today we have a 2024 BMW 530i on our channel. I want to say a huge thank you to Alexander over at BMW of Fairfax in Fairfax, Virginia for providing me this car. His business card will be in the right hand corner of the screen, so if you're looking for a Beamer, reach out to him and let's get started. This is the base entry-level 5 Series. In the 5 Series lineup, we got the 530i, 540i, the 550e, and then the M5. Some of these cars are not out in production yet, but they will hit the dealer lots a little bit later. Well, let's go check out the back seat of this 5 Series. Jumping in the back, I'm 6'2" tall. I love how these seats feel. They're actually the perfect placement in terms of the incline. Great comfortable seats. I like that there's plastic in the back in case your kids will be kicking. We got the chargers, the rear climate, Bowers & Wilkins audio. All the materials feel soft touch, very high quality. I've seen some reviews where people were saying that the rear seat is too high up, it's too vertically inclined. I'm not feeling any of these issues here in this car at all. I love these back seats, they're incredible. And I like how BMW has kept this style right here. Let's look at the trunk. We've got a power liftgate and a decent sized trunk. You can fit a few suitcases in here. This specific 5 Series is an all-wheel drive. It's got the premium package, which gives you all these options right here. We got also the optional non-round flat wheels, the rims, sorry, the tires, and then the Bowers & Wilkins audio as well. Let's look at the engine now. Here's the engine. This is the mild hybrid setup with a 2.0 liter. And personally, design-wise, this is like a modernized E60. I know some people like it, some people don't. I personally really like the design of this car, and I think it was a black on black with a black grille. I think it would just look stunning. But let's go hop in inside and talk about some features and head on the test drive. So getting into this cabin, right away I'm greeted by this beautiful large dash. Super comfy seats. I love that they're adjustable. You can move the headrest back and forth, whichever way you want. You can slide it in or out. We have an automatic shade for the sunroof, and we can slide it open. This is the brand new xDrive 8.5 system. We have the 3D navigation right here. We can adjust whichever view we like. And I personally love the fact that BMW has kept the physical controls here, where you can navigate and you don't have to rely on the touchscreen completely. This is the volume knob. Here's our home menu. So here we have all different sorts of options that we want to switch. So we have the navigation, the interior lighting, where we can change the ambient lighting settings as well. We can change the colors, the brightness, and do all these adjustments as necessary. We have the climate menu right here, so we can adjust the climate from here, and we can also adjust separate speeds, fan speeds for the driver and the passenger. Also have the heated seats and the heated steering wheel. We have individual settings, preconditioning. One of my favorite parts about this car is the camera, the 360. I think it looks absolutely stunning. We have the panorama view, the parking view, and we can also go to 3D view where we can look around the car. The quality is phenomenal, crystal clear, and I love the way it shows. Like, look at the camera quality, 10 out of 10. We also have the car wash view and the camera cleaning as well. We have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, different driving modes where we can go between sport, activate, then we can go efficient, that's the, I believe, the eco mode, and then we have the expressive mode, which opens the shade and creates this cool little vibe in the car. But we will just stick to personal for now. We also have a camera here, a cabin camera. This feels great. I like the quality. This is also leather right here. Excellent materials. We got a glove box, separate armrests for the driver and the passenger, and a good amount of space here. A fast charging pad. And here we can also adjust our vents right here. Our media selection, but we will stay in the nav. We have the paddle shifters, a beautiful flat bottom steering wheel. It feels amazing to touch. I love the feel of it. These buttons, people also complain that they are to the cheaper side. Actually, these are literally the same buttons that were in the previous Gen 5 series. I specifically went to look at an M550i to see if the buttons felt the same, and they are absolutely the same buttons. Same thing. We have memory seat here for the passenger, for the driver. And here as well, we can change the view of the dashboard and the layout. So you can go through different versions and however you want it to show. We will probably keep the speed in the center here just so it's easier for you all to see. We also have a very good crystal clear heads-up display, which shows us the speed, the direction, and road signs. But let's do the wiper test and get started on the drive. It's very easy to steer on the parking lot. You can just use your pinky if needed. Also love these wiper arms. They look like 7 Series wipers. Excellent turn-in. Oh, I love the way this car rides. It's so quiet in here. The cabin insulation is top-notch. I don't hear the outside world. I don't hear any wind. It's super quiet in this cabin. Power feels good. There's ample power, good torque. But this specific car does not incline me to drive aggressively. I just want to sit back, grab some coffee, move a little bit back, and relax and just sail. I really like the curved dashboard as well. How you can see the screen with a little curvature. It's really driver oriented. I I definitely think that this power is more than enough for 98% of the buyers. It moves great, has good pickup. Let's try sport mode, activate, and see how that is. Okay, nice. Yes, sport mode definitely sharpens up the steering. The steering becomes heavier, more informative. You can feel the car even more. But I love the torque. The torque is impressive here. You need to only apply a minimal amount of throttle to get going quickly. Great visibility all around us. I like BMW's blind spot zone system, is when you're putting on your blinker and there's a car in your blind zone, it will just give you a little bit of a vibration into the wheel, so you know there's a car in your blind zone. I think that's a really great feature that BMW implemented into this car. The suspension takes the bumps comfortably. We don't get any jolts into the cabin. But let's see how it does on the bad pavement. Despite all these rocks coming from under us, I don't really hear them much. Like, they're very isolated. We'll get back to sport mode once we hit the highway again, but for now we'll just stay in personal mode. Throttle response is immediate, no lag, great turn-in. I can't wait to drive the 540i version of this car. I think that would be like just a golden middle for somebody who wants a performance car and a comfortable luxury sedan. We also have the lane assist kicking in, but I will probably disable that. Driving settings, assists. And we can driving. Speed limit assistance, safety and assistance. Yes, and we can also lay in lane departure off, medium. There we go. Excellent brakes, stopping power is great. And let's check out the navigation system, see how that works. We also have the augmented reality that shows us where to go, and it's projected on the heads-up display too, and I think that is so freaking cool. Let's see if we can also have it show right there. Contents. Yeah, we can have it show here like that.
In a quarter of a mile, bear right.
Excellent kicking. That is so cool. I love that. Let's hit it. Yeah, on the freeway feels very smooth, excellent refinement. It's hushed quiet at this speed. I can barely hear anything at all. Just the engine a little bit. Can't feel the speed at all in this car whatsoever. Like you're going 70 something and it feels like you're doing 30 at best. Yeah, sport mode makes a harder kick. You can feel like even more power. All right, so let's do our first 0 to 60 test and see what we can do off idle. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alrighty, let's see what we got. And we got 0 to 60 in 6.42 seconds off idle, and then we didn't go for the full 1/8 mile I let off earlier. Let's make a U-turn. Check the U-turn radius. Great radius. Let's come here to a full stop. All right, let's boost her up. Let's go. Excellent start. Great shifts. Oh yeah. Excellent acceleration. Excellent. Now let's see what we got. And we did 0 to 60 in 5.61 seconds. Valid. Perfect result. The 0 to 100 kilometers an hour came at 5.95, and the 1/8 mile again I let off earlier was 9.14, but I let off much earlier. So easy 5.5 second car. Easy. I can only imagine how fast the 6-cylinder is going to be.
If possible, make a legal U-turn and continue following Virginia 123 South. In a quarter of a mile, if possible, make a legal U-turn and continue following.
We can turn off the spoken instructions. And let's go back to personal mode. Let me turn off the guidance so it doesn't distract us. So let's summarize the test drive. I personally love this new 5 Series. I think BMW really did a great job with this body style. The handling is stellar. It's weighed perfectly. The weight balance is amazing. I love the way it turns, the way it sits on the road. Its acceleration is great. It's a very peppy 4-cylinder, and the mild hybrid system helps greatly in providing instant performance. As you can see, we're taking a turn very comfortably. There's virtually no body roll present whatsoever, and look at how instant the turn-in is. The seats are comfortable. They're the perfect width personally for me. I wouldn't want them to be any wider or narrower. I think BMW really nailed it. Excellent U-turn radius. The car is very athletic. The only thing that you can hear a bit is just the engine. Everything else, the wind noise, the road noise, it's all concealed from the cabin. And the paddle shifters feel great. They're instant. You can feel them work right away. So if you're trying to downshift, you can do it immediately. The materials here are very high quality. Everything is assembled carefully and with care. I don't see any build quality defects or issues. Everything is like superb in that sense. I really, really like this 5 Series. What a great machine. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. And till next time.